Yeah, hey everybody out there. I'd like to say greetings here from Navajo land as well as my home. And I had left off with the last episode about picking the wool. And so after picking the wool, remember you just stretch it very gently and the particles will fall. Usually I will have a towel or an old material or something like that, and I would just pick until all the stuff is done, and then it's nice and fluffy. And you take apart the parts that are locked, and then once it's nice and fluffy like this, and of course all is falling on this material here, or it can be canvas or whatever you'd like. Then we go into using these handy devices. These handy devices were brought to us by the traders. When, I don't know, but the Navajos picked them up and it made carding or fluffing the wool and combing the wool very easy. And so they're very easy to get. They are quite expensive. These were about $80, and so look online for them. So these we call behatnchad, and behatnchad means the tool you fluff the wool up with. And so you take a little bit of that wool that has been picked, then you put on the behatnchada or the carder, and you gently hold the carder in your left hand, the handle going away from you, and on your knees nice and firmly. And then the other one, the handle going the opposite way, and then you just lightly begin to brush the wool. I always tell my students, don't fight with the carder and the wool. Just braze over lightly and it will begin to comb and become combed out. And so I tell them you do it several times and make sure that the wool is being nicely laid one way, and then it will be time to transfer. And the best way to do a transfer, you put both of the handles up like this, and then you take one side on top of the other one and you just braze on top, and there's nothing here, all of it's here. And then you do the other way, going up, transfer the wool to one side. Then you start brushing it again. And I would say you do this about maybe 3 or 4 times to get your wool to lay one way, getting it ready to roll it, and then to the spindle. Again, up, then maybe the last combing. Now I'm going to transfer again. Transfer 3 times. It should be very light on the carder. Then you lay it on your knee. You roll it gently. And there you have it, a nice carded wool. You keep doing that until you begin to collect a whole bunch, like so. And then you can make as much as you want. I have this bag here full of it, and so I'll be ready to do some spinning with it. And so our next episode will be spinning the wool, but that is how you card, and I think I've showed you just enough to be able to have you just replay it and continue to learn how to card the wool. Thank you, and have a lovely day. Ahehe.